How's it going, guys? GangstaPranksta back with a brand new episode of GangstaPranksta. Today we are here with episode 231, and I am pretty excited for this one because we kind of discussed it a little bit before and a couple episodes ago. We are playing Rise of the Tomb Raider. This is the sequel to the Tomb Raider reboot, which came out in 2013. A couple episodes ago on Gangsta Plays, I was talking about games that kind of went back to the reboot Tomb Raider is the one that I did go back to, played it, absolutely loved it, and I was like, damn, I need to play the sequels. There's been 2 sequels since that. There's Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is this one, the second. And there's a third one, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I think it's called. I know it's Shadow's in the title. But I think that's the name of the title, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. But we are playing the second one. I'm really excited because, like I said, I went back, played it, absolutely loved it. I was always a big Uncharted person. Uncharted through and through. Nothing will ever beat Uncharted in terms of like an action-adventure game. And after playing this one, I was like, no, Tomb Raider is actually really good. But hope you guys enjoyed the last episode where we played Sledge Life. It was a random game, episode 230. If you missed that, go check it out. We'll kind of touch on that after
As
this
children,
dialogue.
we question the world around us. We learn, we accept, and gradually we lose our capacity for wonder. But some do not. The explorers, the seekers of truth. It is these pioneers who define the future of mankind.
There's Laura. Or Lara.
Others,
I think me, just like everyone else, always pronounce it Laura Croft, but it's Lara Croft.
through those mountains.
The lost city's up there, somewhere.
That's gonna be a hell of a climb.
I'm not turning back.
I know.
You should stay here with them.
Not a chance.
Okay, something definitely just cut out. Hoping Fraps holds up with this. I was kind of worried about it. Not that this is like a graphically intensive game, but Fraps just doesn't like certain games.
You're almost there.
And it's usually like AAA titles.
Take my hand.
They'll do all the like side-scrolling indie games, no problem, but want to do a 3 like semi-open world action-adventure game?
It's amazing.
It's gonna stutter like a
The snow coming
motherfucker.
off those peaks is a bad sign.
The trail leads up the mountain.
Oh, that is...
We'll have a good view of the valley beyond from the summit.
That was a little...
All right, let's take it easy here.
It's normal now, but like, it's swung. The side
This wind is crazy.
We just need to
speed
keep
is
moving.
a lot faster than the up and down speed. The X and Y.
Hey, even if we don't find anything up here, your dad would be proud.
I know, but I have a good feeling about this.
So here we have our hero, Lara Croft, with another band of idiots. Don't know if anybody's from the first game. So far, this guy is new.
You okay?
Lost my footing. I'm fine.
This is terrifying. It's okay, she went through way worse in the last game. Like, she went through absolute hell.
Laura, are you
So this is light. This is easy.
Jonah! I'm here!
I'll climb down there and get you.
Wait, I swear the name Jonah sounds familiar, but
It's too dangerous.
sort of like a big Samoan guy.
I can climb back up.
Are you sure?
Just stay put.
Can I go up here? No, it's slide down, okay. Thought there might be a secret. Lots of secrets in this game. So you always gotta be checking. I actually went back and did a lot of the side stuff when I beat the Tomb Raider game. I went back and like cleared some of the shit in areas. I didn't do it all. I didn't get 100%, but I got like 96 or something like that. I did like a ridiculous
I need to
amount.
jump across.
But there was just some shit that was just like really tedious.
Got you. Shit, Laura. You're gonna give me a heart attack. Are you okay?
The voice sounds familiar. Maybe it is the guy from the first game. $50 XP. Oh yeah.
Looks like we gotta go through.
What are we looking for? Looking for a Yeti?
Not bad. If the weather turns, we can hole up in this cave. Do you really think we'll find this lost city?
Oh, there's a lost city. It's always a lost city.
But that old tracker said he saw ruins up in these mountains.
There's always a lost civilization hidden in a jungle behind a mountain. But you gotta think, the Earth is so big that there is probably like some civilizations that are out there that we've never... Actually, I don't know. I think everything's pretty documented in the world. Like, I don't know if there's any like uncharted territory land-wise. Like, definitely underwater, but land-wise, I feel like everything's probably been searched upon.
What do you think?
We're close to something, Jonah. I can feel it. Just this last stretch to the top.
All right. Let's see what's
Actually,
up
I think this is the guy from the first game.
Feels pretty solid here.
I'm gonna double check. Where's my phone?
Okay.
Never mind, we're back in the gameplay. Check it out. Oh, you know what? It's not that big of a deal.
Looks like we climb from here.
Keep your eyes open for falling ice.
Right. You ready?
Let's do it.
I mean, I jumped before he was even ready, dude. So is he gonna grapple onto me? Like, I'm... Because, like, he could have just taken me out with him right there.
Let's take it slow and steady. Just stay with me.
Look out!
Oh, shit.
That was close.
I wonder how good those ice picks are at, like, digging into ice and holding people's body weight. I don't know, it's pretty interesting to me. You got 2 picks. I know they got special boots that have, like, spikes in them to give them a better grip.
Oh, no. No, no, no. Jonah, hold on.
Shit! I'm going to dig in. Can you make it across?
I can make it.
Oh, she's gonna... Okay, I was like, what does digging in mean? And I'm like, oh, he's going to
Holy shit!
cement himself in the ice,
can
and
make
I
that
will...
jump.
Stay there.
He's gonna take
I'll
me
lay
out.
a line for you at the top.
I'm just waiting for
All
this.
right, I'll give you some slack. Almost there, Laura. You got it.
Oh, another thunderstorm. Oh, okay, that was not the right thing to do. Are we not going up? Or do I... Okay, I had to hit X. I thought there was going to be a button prompt. Sometimes there's button prompts when I jump, and sometimes there's not. That was just one of those times where it's like, yeah, guess if there's a button prompt. Oh, shit.
Jonah, we made it. I see the ruins. Oh, God.
Wouldn't that be tragic? Like, oh my god, I made this awesome discovery, immediately dies. Immediately dies with the secret discovery of it.
I got you. I got you. Laura, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull you back up. Oh, fuck!
Let her go.
There. Over there. Quick. Swing me to the other side.
Swing. There's like real no swing movement here. I am not building any momentum. Oh, hold on. This looks like a good one. Okay, just hold on a little bit longer. There we go. Oh, never mind. Take 2.
I can't hold you.
Swing!
The rope is slipping.
Got it. Well, we all know she's not gonna die, because, you know, unless Jonah takes over, maybe she dies. Jonah's the shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Oh shit! Oh god damn it!
Go back, Jonah! Get to shelter!
She... Jonah, fend for yourself, alright? Watch out, don't die by the avalanche. Oh, Laura. You almost died. Your friend saved you, and that's how you repay him. You know what just popped in my head? I know another awesome action-adventure game that the sequel started out with a really cool snow scene. Uncharted, anybody? Uncharted 2? Not saying they copied it, but just reminds me, that's all. And I'm sure they probably took inspiration from Uncharted, because it is fucking incredible. You know, like a lot of games took inspiration from Arkham, Batman, the Arkham series, like the combat. I think Assassin's Creed implemented it. What was the other one? The Lord of the Rings one. Lord of the Rings. Shadow of Mordor, or whatever that series is called. I know they did that kind of combat. Mad Max had that kind of combat. You know, if it works, use it. 2 weeks earlier. Wait, hold on. She has a hood, but her ponytail is going through the hood. Is that a glitch, or is that a special fucking hood? What the fuck? I've never seen that. I'm just gonna assume that's a glitch.
Taken from it. We age, we decay, we die. But what do we leave behind? Bones? Dust? What of the soul? Does it endure beyond our earthly existence? I believe it does. A truth.
Oh, the Holy Grail.
Out of many myths.
There's Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Not of science, but something more profound.
I don't know who that is.
The key
That's
to
Joan of Arc.
Everlasting life.
Oh, Rasputin. That's Rasputin. I've never seen a picture of him. I've heard things about him. Nothing great.
But I'm not alone in this search. They're following me.
Tomb of
Watching my
Jesus.
every step. I know them by name now. Trinity. An ancient, violent sect with designs on controlling the future of humanity. I must proceed carefully for the sake of my family.
Yeah, there's
If
Jonah.
anything were
To the
ever
left,
happen
that
to
picture
Lara
of the
or
crew.
Anna,
He's in the red shirt. I think
can
it's the same
never
guy.
Forgive myself.
Oh shit, someone was here. Yeah, I think that's a glitch, because the hair, I don't know if the... Yeah, the hair is bleeding through that fucking hood. I thought it was like wet, because it was kind of raining, so there'd be like some dark spots, because it's gray. But no, that hair is glitching through that. That is awful looking. Holy shit, that is fucking horrendous. That was really gross. Maybe it's some setting I touched. I did dumb it down a little bit, because I'm like, just for Fraps' sake, let me just turn it down a little bit. Maybe something I touched affected the hood physics. Well, there was some setting for like real hair, it was called.
It's me.
Shit, you almost took a fucking axe to the face.
I'm so
Or a
sorry.
pick.
What are you doing here?
I saw the gutter press was attacking you again. I thought you could use some company.
No lies. Were you followed?
Followed? Of course not. What's going on?
I mean, oh, this reminds me of a great
think I
story.
found
Holy shit, this happened to me a few days ago.
Can't be
I'll tell it
serious.
after.
The myth of the prophet is real. Dad was right.
Lara, your father was unwell.
No, He was close to a great discovery, tangible evidence of the immortal soul.
I loved Richard. I would have married him if he'd asked.
Oh, this is her
But he was a broken
stepmom,
man.
kind of.
I don't want to see you end up like him.
But Anna, he was right. It was everyone else who was wrong. The tomb's in Syria.
Syria? Oh God, Laura, no. This is madness. Get your life sorted. Go home to the manor.
You know I can't go back there.
But this obsession ruined your father.
The hair is moving a lot. It's got a life of its own.
Something I can't explain. Now I understand what Dad was going through.
It's all fairy tales. Nonsense. Don't go down this road. You know where it leads.
Don't they have footage of the
It's the
first
only thing that
game?
makes sense
Because
to
like
me
they were
now.
recording some things.
I'm going to find the Prophet's tomb, Anna.
Like footage of all the crazy shit they encountered. I don't know, whatever. Anyways. I don't know if this is going to be more dialogue. We'll wait till after all the cutscenes are finished. And I'll tell this crazy story
We're heading into the
that
war zone now.
I went through.
Better be sure about this.
We're close. There should be an oasis in the canyon just ahead.
You're wasting your time. There's nothing out here.
Just keep driving, please.
It's your money.
Who is that?
Something isn't right.
Yeah, why is there like an army helicopter in the middle of the desert?
You told someone, didn't you?
They paid better than you.
You snitched?
Shit! They weren't supposed to shoot at us!
Get us out of here!
Shit!
Look at this hair, dude.
No, no, no!
Is that our GPS? Why can't Laura ever be clean? She's always gotta be fucking filthy, bloody. What if... No, the GPS! I pressed X because I thought it was a QuickTime event. Is that Syria? I think it is.
No turning back. It has to be here.
Okay, here we go. We start our journey. Okay, so the whole thing that triggered my story was, are you being followed? And this reminded me of a story that happened to me at work. Literally Friday? Recording this Monday. This happened Friday. So a lady comes to my work. She's like, you know, I want to buy a tablet. I'm like, sure, yeah, tablet, whatever. Like, what are you looking for? And of course she has to tell me her whole life story. I recently got hacked. They're in my phone. They're in my computer. I want another device that they can't get into. I'm like, okay. And of course she has to keep going because she just can't stop there. Yeah, I also have people following me. And, you know, there's random black trucks following me, people. And I'm just like, my God, can you just go away, lady? Like, I don't want to deal with this shit. Telling me you're being fucking followed.
A religious icon.
And
Detailed and inlaid with gems.
yeah, so she's like, oh yeah, I want to go buy a tablet. I'm like, yeah, but if they're in your computer, they're probably in your Wi-Fi. And you're going to connect it to the Wi-Fi, and they'll just probably get a hold of that, you know?
Could this really
Or they'll have your email, you'll access the email and the tablet, boom, they're in, you know? And then she was like, she begins, I didn't say this to her, I was just thinking this, but... And then, of course, she has to go on, because I need to know everything about her life story. Yeah, I work for the government or city? I don't remember which one she said. And she's like, yeah, they provided this stuff. I had to go to this different spot to work on this project. And they set me up. They gave me all the stuff. I was going to overtake the project. And they set me up and they hacked my stuff. And I'm just like, lady, please. Like, I deal with enough fucking nut jobs. She seemed pretty normal too. You wouldn't have known, like, she was fucking kooky. And maybe, you know what? Granted, maybe she was right. Maybe she is being followed. Who knows? You never know. But,
seems to be a map
she
of some sort, but I can't
was just
quite
kind of
read the
going
words.
on, and I'm like, oh my god.
He's shown here performing healing miracles. Dad's notes mention this.
Murals. Read murals inscriptions to increase language skill. So now can I read this?
It's some
No,
sort of marker.
not yet.
Byzantine script, but I can't
Cool.
quite make
Now
it
she can,
out.
like, that's pretty cool.
These
She
are
can,
the
like,
miracles
translate
of
stuff
the
now.
Prophet of Constantinople, unjustly murdered by order of.
So yeah, anyway, she's like, you know what? Maybe I don't need a tablet. Maybe I need a cell phone. So I'm like, okay. And she just walked away, of course. She's fucking crazy.
Prophet, speaking with a
So yeah, that was
fine
my
army,
story of dealing with a
convinced them to
crazy
lay down their
person.
weapons.
Wasn't very fun. Gotta be honest. But it was a fun interaction. A part of me just wanted to kind of
He led
whisper,
his
like,
followers through the desert
we know where
to
you
the
are.
oasis.
Just to kind of like freak her the fuck out. But I didn't do that. I was a good boy. I didn't want to like create an incident, but I definitely thought about it. I definitely thought about just kind of whispering something to her. Like, we have your location.
A secret entrance.
Still no sign of her. I don't think she survived the crash.
All right, let's go. Constantine wants to breach the tomb before sundown.
They're after the tomb.
I thought I could translate this now.
I've got to find it before them.
There's an entrance there and a thing there. Oh, hold on, maybe we can.
My Greek is still a little rusty, but it's pointing to something hidden nearby.
Map updated.
Unlocked
Coin cache is
locations.
revealed. Press that for the map. Player beacon. Mark any item with player beacon, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's where I have to go, so I want to go backwards. So I saw something here as well on the map. I don't think it was anything, but... Yeah, anyway, so that was my dealings with a crazy person. It was kind of... You know, it was just another day. Oh, this was how he came in. Just another day at the office, you know. So, sometimes you get a couple nut jobs, sometimes you get more than that. I was just kind of lucky. I didn't really deal with that many that day, but... Yeah, she seemed super normal, and that was the thing. She seemed super normal, but you talk to her and just a loony bag of shit. But, whatever. Yeah, she left. That's fine. Hopefully she's not being followed or hacked, blah, blah, blah. And if so, don't come to me with these problems. I'm not interested. If you're being followed, why are you going to try and get me to help you so I can get
Only
involved?
Dad could have seen this.
Just keep that to yourself, you know? Or go to the proper avenues. Go to the police. Fucking crazy, but do that. She said she had evidence, so... I don't know. You got evidence, you go to police officer, you say, hey, I got this evidence, this, and this. I'm sure you're making a case right there, you know? Don't come to some guy that just wants to fucking do his job and go home. That is not my... it's not my area of
Already here.
expertise.
Got to get inside.
I don't deal with espionage. And... I really, like, don't give a fuck enough. But it makes for a great story, so... Hope you enjoyed it. Being, like... If it happened to anybody else, like one of my coworkers, it's like, that's funny, but like being involved in it and actually being the person that she's talking to about this kind of stuff is just like, Oh god, here we go. You just hope that doesn't take too long. But usually with crazy people, their mind's like, oh, he's running. Like, it's always gone. So, their attention span on stuff is just kind of here, it's there, it's there, it's here, blah, blah, blah. So, luckily, that's what kind of happened. She just kind of lost interest and left. Ooh, scorpion. Scorpions are scary.
A way through.
But actually, something I wanted to mention was last episode we did a sludge life, or just sludge life, not a sludge life. God damn, I don't know how I got through that recording.
Come on.
I was playing that game, made me feel so fucking ill. And I don't know if I felt that way before, if the game did it, triggered something with me. I was trying to think about it after, and I'm like, was it something in the game, the movement maybe? Because there's been a couple games on Gangster Plays that have, like, made me sick. Like, Super Hot, for example, that game made me fucking ill. I don't know why. I don't know if it was something I ate before or whatever, but playing that game just made me so fucking ill. And there was a point, like, right where I get to the apartment complex to go look into all the apartments, I, like, broke out into a cold sweat, and I pretty much don't remember the second half of the video. Rewatching, I was like, I don't remember that happening. I don't remember that happening. I don't remember that happening.
My son.
But I thought about stopping, but I was just like, yeah, fuck it. We'll just continue. And I just kind of sleepwalked my way through the rest of that video. So, if you thought something was a little odd, that I don't remember what happened. So, but yeah, I was thinking of like other games that made me sick and ill and shit. And I think it was just like the first-person perspective, because the other games that I was thinking about were all first-person perspectives. Super Hot, Sludge Life.
Damn it.
Am I impaled?
That was too close.
There's another game that kind of made me sick. It was, it's in one of the archived Gangster Play episodes that have been thrown in the trash because I didn't like it or whatever. And I was actually thinking about that, like all the games that I've like kind of, all the lost episodes that I wanted to do, tried to do or whatever, and I just ended up like trashing the video. One of those episodes was, what's it called? PS3 game, Unfinished Swan. Unfinished Swan is this game. Maybe we'll redo it for an episode of Gangster Plays, because I do want to play it, because it's actually a pretty cool concept. But basically, everything is white. Everything is just a blinding white light, and you get these black balls. And with these black balls, you have to basically color your way to the next section. And you have to find the floor, find the walls, just find like the next area to go into. And I tried doing that for an episode of Gangster Plays. It was really early on in the series. I think it was one of the first 30 episodes. I tried. What is gonna happen here? Oh, there's a backup trap. So yeah, I tried recording it. Within like 10-15 minutes, I'm fucking just like, I just want to vomit. Like my head was pounding. And I ended up just like stopping the recording and just trashing it, never going back to it. And that was one of the lost episodes. Another one was Dishonored. That one I didn't get sick during it, but I was just like recording it. Something stopped me. I think I got a phone call in the middle of it. And I was like, fuck this. And I just deleted it instead of like going back. Because I don't like when I get interrupted during recordings. It just completely messes my flow. Like, I really hate it. And sometimes I just can't get back into it. Sometimes I'm like, alright, this happened, whatever. I'll just kind of resume the recording after. But sometimes I'm like, I'm in the groove. Something just irritates me. I'm just like, fuck this. So I end up deleting it. A famous one two big ones. Two big games that I wanted to do for Gangsta Plays that I trashed was... Oh my god, one was an accident. That one... Well, I'll talk about that after. But the first one that I trashed because I thought the video sucked, and it did. I recorded an episode of Skyrim. I remember it like it's yesterday. My mom was gonna go on vacation, so I'm like, oh shit, I got the house to myself. And I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna record non-stop, right? So I stayed up all night, just to say bye to her, because she was leaving at like 4 or 5 in the morning. And I'm like, fuck yeah, she's gone. Let me record something. Like, I'm excited. I was full of energy. I'm like, you know what? Let's do Skyrim. So, whatever. I was like chilling a little bit. I might have ate something. By the time I start recording, it's like 5:36. I'm like, I'm gonna do Skyrim. Heard a lot about it. Never played it. Kind of want to try it. And I'm recording it. I get about 15-20 minutes. Good commentary. You think the video's going well. I'm enjoying myself, surprisingly, because I didn't think I was going to enjoy it. And I just, like, I guess I exerted all my good energy, because I just fucking hit rock bottom. I was super tired. I was basically falling asleep during the video. There was one part I'm like walking through a forest, and I'm pretty sure I like fell asleep. And then I was kind of trying to end the video. I fought this giant monster. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna end it, blah blah blah. And then I went to sleep. I rewatched the video, and I'm like, oh my god, this is fucking awful. I'm half asleep for most of it. Like, this is just shit. So I ended up deleting it. I always thought I might go back to it one day, but never did. Maybe one day. We'll see. And one of the big ones of the lost episodes, which I was actually excited to play, because I heard a lot about the game, was... oh my god. Undertale. Undertale is a big indie game. Came out, a lot of praise. I didn't play it when it was like super popular. I played it a little later on. It was before episode 100. I think it was like just kind of... Yeah, I think it was like between episode 90 and 100. That's when I filmed it. And I, recorded it, enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool, funny, weird, bunch of different emotions. But I remember I was recording it. It was in winter. It was either January, like early January. I think it was like early January or late December. No, it was early January. And I'm recording it. I recorded the whole episode. We got an hour and 10 minutes. Nice lengthy episode, how I usually like them. That's the length I usually like them at. And I'm doing the outro. Literally doing the outro of the video.
Lord, what you say is impossible.
And the power goes out. And I'm like, fuck. Something's lost. Either the video is going to get corrupted because I didn't stop the recording and the computer just kind of shut off, or I'm going to lose the audio. I'm like, I'm going to lose something. I'm going to lose one of those two. I ended up losing both. So I'm like, fucking A, dude. I don't remember what I recorded after that. I definitely didn't record after that. I did another episode later on, but I was just so pissed off because I was looking forward to this game. It was super hyped to me. And I fucking lose all the footage and the audio. Oh my god, I was furious. Fucking furious. That was another game I always wanted to kind of go back to. Is that a trap? That was another game I always wanted to go back to because I wanted to I wanted to do it like for an episode of Gangsta Plays. But I'm like, you know what, let me wait enough time and then maybe we'll go back. That was definitely one of those games I definitely wanted to go back to. And yeah, we'll see, you know, maybe we'll do it again, you know. I don't want to shoot that unless I can get it. Cause I saw one up here and then there's another one. I saw one like over there. So yeah, those are just a couple of the... Because I almost trashed the Sludge Life video. Because I'm like, oh my god, this is fucking... Like, I edited it down enough. Because I edited a lot, actually. You know, I regularly keep the episodes like 100... I keep saying 100. Like an hour and so. And I edited down to like 40-something minutes. Because I'm like, I want to save the video because I enjoyed the game, but like, what is this trap here? Thought I could avoid it before that, but you know, whatever. So yeah, I thought about trashing that episode, but I'm like, I kind of enjoyed the game, like. I could probably like edit it down to make it somewhat watchable, and I did, in my opinion.
My lord.
And I think the episode turned out well. I just really had to edit it, edit it down to something. So like, you know, if you've watched any of these episodes, they're lengthy. I like to keep them as unedited as possible because I just kind of want to play the game. Could have done that the whole time. But yeah, the whole thing about Gangsta Plays is it's unedited gameplay, different episode every episode, or different game every episode. And just play it, kind of give my first impressions. No, I saw where I had to go. Hold on. Hey, I made it. Yeah, Sludge Life was weird. I actually did some research on the game, and I actually played other games by this developer. Because I thought the art style was similar to like something else I played. And we actually played 2 of his other games on Gangsta Plays. We played Heavy Bullets, which he also did, and High Hell, which he also did. So I was like, yeah, some of the things were kind of familiar and similar from the other games. And then come to find out, I played 2 of his other games. So that was cool. Where have I ended up? I've just kind of been rambling, talking, and just kind of playing on autopilot. So I don't know where the fuck I am.
Found you.
Probably missed a lot of stuff. But those are... I went on a little tangent, but those were some of the episodes that... the lost episodes. There's a couple more that didn't...
No.
There's some I remember and some I don't remember. I once tried to play this game called Lisa because it looked cool and fun, and oh my god, it was just the most boring fucking shit I've ever played. There was another like indie game. It was like a Mario kind of platformer-ish. I played about 10 minutes. I couldn't progress. I literally, there's like this one jump. I just could not make it. And I just fucking rage quit. I was just so embarrassed. I'm like, this is the most simple fucking parkour platforming. I can't do it. Like, fuck this game. So, I don't remember what that game was called, but that was another lost episode. I think that's it. Those are all the ones that I remember.
Open it.
I don't know who this guy is. I think his hand was supposed to be something.
Could be extremely dangerous.
Maybe he's trying to be like the second coming of Jesus or something. He's got the His hands have had the spikes in them. Like he's been
Who
crucified.
the hell are you?
You're a smart woman. I suspect you already know.
Trinity.
Where?
Wait, his
is the
name's Trinity or
artifact?
the group is Trinity?
Don't play games with me. You led us to this place.
Look, it was empty when I got here. There was no body and definitely no artifact.
What are you gonna do? Oh,
Get down!
what? How did she have dynamite on top of there? Oh god, I was not ready. I was drinking water. I really gotta change the fucking speed on that. That is ridiculously fast. Let me get the hell out of here. Okay. Screen was getting dark. I thought it was just dirt, but no, it's like gray, like you're gonna die. So those are just some of the games that I've done episodes on and deleted the footage because either the game sucked or the video sucked or I sucked. Maybe a combination of all three. But yeah, those are the ones I can remember. There's probably a couple more, but those are the big ones. And I still plan on doing some, if not most, of those games. I still want to do Skyrim. I want to give it a second chance. Undertale I want to do again. I enjoyed what I played. And there's a lot of different choices you can make in that game. So I don't even remember playing it, so maybe we'll do it again soon. But maybe do some different stuff if I remember what I did last time. What was the other one? Dishonored. Dishonored I really actually want to play. There's been like 2 or 3 games since. And it always appealed to me, like this first-person stealth game that has a lot of parkour involved, like Mirror's Edge, and I can't think of a stealth game right now. Splinter Cell. But yeah, Dishonored, I really want to play that. Maybe we'll do that in one of the next few episodes. I don't know, there's so many games I want to do, to be honest.
Jonah!
Lara,
There's so much I need to tell you. I don't...
did you find the Prophet's tomb?
Yes, but I was followed.
What? By who?
They call themselves Trinity. They tried to kill me.
What the hell is going on here? You're starting to scare me.
The tomb was empty, but I think they were looking for the divine source.
The artifact your father was after?
There's more. I found this symbol in the tomb. I knew I'd seen it before. It was driving me insane. That's when it hit me.
So this
I
is
saw
her
it here
after she
in
comes
one of
back.
Dad's books. Listen to this. The lost city of Kitesh, said to have disappeared in Siberia sometime in the 12th century. Legend says that on the eve of the invasion by the Mongol horde, it sunk beneath a lake.
What does this have to do with the Prophet's artifact?
The same symbol.
Lara,
If the divine
those shadows
source
on
is
his-
hidden
the
in
back of his
ruins
jacket.
Kitesh, waiting to be found, then I have to go.
to Siberia? Are you kidding me?
Just think, if this thing could really unlock the secret of immortality, it would change everything. Sickness, suffering, death, gone.
Are you
Wow, look
listening
at
to
those
yourself?
shadows. Holy shit, those are
Jonah,
awful.
We've been through so much together. You know there's more out there. This could be real.
I don't care if it's real. I've lost too many friends. I don't want to lose you too.
Dad never made the connection to Kitesh. He gave up everything for this.
Including you. Stop blaming yourself for what happened. He made his own bed.
I can't give up on him. Not now. It's all I have.
No, it isn't! If you stayed still for 5 minutes, maybe you'd see that.
But we end up going on the journey anyways, because he was there in the beginning, in the snow mountain.
Jonah?
Who are you? Can't believe he hit a woman. I mean, he did want to shoot me, so I shouldn't be surprised that he, like, punched me in the face. Oh my god, he just chokeslammed her. Jonah! Oh, randomly comes in. He's got a candelabra.
Stop! Drop the book!
Is he gonna be a new friend? He's gonna jump out that window. Ah. I was not expecting
Shit,
that.
Lara. What are we gonna do?
I led them to it, Jonah. If the divine source is real, we've got to find it first.
He was really for the cause. Like, he took that book
Siberia it is,
and
then.
jumped out that window. But, like, they didn't even check if he's dead. Like, he might have not survived. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's on the first floor, second floor. Whatever. Actually, something else that popped in my head that we can talk about is the PS5 launch reveal thing. Finally revealed what the console looks like. A bunch of I don't know if they're launch titles, but titles that will eventually be on the PS5. I did not watch the reveal. I watched, or I didn't watch anything. I watched a couple trailers after, but I mainly just read an article, like all the shit that was announced.
Jonah!
First and foremost, not a fan of the PS5 design.
Go back!
And the controller too. I don't like
Please
the
don't
white,
try
the
to
black,
find
and the blue. It's just, I don't know. It just doesn't seem PlayStation to me.
I need to do this alone.
The PlayStation consoles that I always think of, they're black, they're sleek. And just the white is just really weird. They're probably going to do like a different color, like a bunch of color waves and shit. Maybe black. Controller looks weird, but it looks pretty close to what we already have, just with like a few different things. Console design, like I said, was weird. Some of the game announcements were cool. You know, they announced, of course, one of the big ones. One of the ones I'm definitely most interested in was the Spider-Man Miles Morales thing. They've now announced that it's not going to be a full game. It's going to be like its own DLC expansion, but it's also a standalone game, which is cool. That's what I kind of expected when they announced it. I'm like, I don't see this being its own like full game, because the whole thing that they kind of like, they did lead Miles to be Spider-Man, but he didn't seem like he was going to kind of connect into the actual story of the sequel. Of like, you know, they're obviously going to do Venom next, most likely. God, what's her name? The chick, the cop, she's, you know, bad guy now. I forgot her bad guy name. She's probably not going to be in the game. And I was trying to think of like who would be in the game, you know? Because they did use a lot of villains in the first game, and they definitely don't want to. They might throw him like one or two Spidey villains, but they're probably going to kind of, you know, keep it to Miles' villains, which the only one I can really think of is Prowler. I'm not too familiar with the whole Miles Morales villain gallery, but I know Prowler obviously plays a big part in his story, because that turns out to be his uncle. So that's probably going to be the lead villain. I don't know how they're going to intersect that in. Maybe Kingpin gets involved, hires Prowler or something like that. yeah, obviously the next game, the sequel, and it takes place during Christmas. There's some snow stuff, so that'd be cool visual while you're swinging through the city. Yeah, can't wait for the next Spider-Man game to continue that story and stuff like that. But I'm also excited for the Miles one. I'm interested what the price is going to be. I'm assuming maybe $50, $49.99, at least Canadian price-wise. Regular price for a game is $79.96 or $79.99. Since it's not a full game, I don't know if they're going to price it as such, so maybe $49 seems about right. But I'm excited about that, and I'm excited to see how much content they add to it.
Good. Trinity has faith.
What else did they announce? Horizon Zero Dawn. You know what? I actually reinstalled it in my PlayStation a couple days ago before they announced it, because I was like, I haven't really played anything recently, and I'm like, shit, what do I want to play? So I was kind of just installing games on my PS4, and that was one of those games, Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm like, oh shit, maybe I want to go back to it.
I wish this pain
and I am definitely going to go back to it now, especially with the sequel coming out.
It wants to take me down.
What else did they announce? Resident Evil 8. That was pretty cool and weird. They're doing witches and werewolves. I'm not a big Resident Evil guy, but it looked weird. The werewolf thing, that was super weird when I saw that. And the witches, I don't know. I don't know where they're going with it. I went from like a zombie type game to just completely weird. I mean, the 7th one was pretty weird. It was not your typical regular Resident Evil game. It was more of a survival horror than it was, you know, like the other ones, which have kind of been like an action adventure with horror elements in them. And the remakes have been doing pretty well. Like the 3rd one, that I think that did well, and it looked pretty fun. But I never got it. But yeah, anyways, I'm going on a Resident Evil tangent. 8th one looked cool. What else did they announce? Like, those were really the 3 that was kind of piqued my interest over everything else. There's a lot of indie games announced that I was just kind of like, meh. Like, they're probably interesting, and I'll probably check them out. And they probably are good, but nothing that really stood out to me. They also announced a new, not a new Little Big Planet, but a new Little Big Planet-ish game. It's got the same character. It's got Sackboy. That's the name of the game. Sackboy's Adventure, something like that. It's got co-op and it's a platformer. I don't know if it's going to be exactly like Little Big Planet. From what I saw, not really. So we'll have to see what they do with that. I don't even know if it's being developed by Media Molecule. I gotta check on that, to be honest. What else? Yeah, I can't really think of any other games. I know the guy that did Octodad, he announced a new game. I saw a little bit about it. It was like I saw this weird like snake creature that like turned into a hamburger or something. I don't know, it was super weird. Nothing else, like, I was looking at, like, names and, like, the still of the trailer to pique my interest, and none of them really did. I know that's a shallow way of judging games, but I'm just like, what's going to catch my attention? Okay, this title caught my attention, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, I'll actually have to take, like, a deep dive into the games that they announced. To be honest, I'm not too excited, because I'm not really interested in getting the PS5 on launch. They haven't announced the price, but even still, I'm not a big fan of getting, like, big new tech right away. Because, you know, get the second version of it. Get the ones where they kind of fix the issues, kind of read the reviews at first. Don't get it on launch. Now, I might be a hypocrite, and, you know, when that time comes, I might actually get it. But, as of right now, I don't plan on getting it on launch. But things might change a bit as of right now. I'm just going to sit back, wait what people say, if there's any issues with the console, or whatever the case may be. I'm just going to kind of sit on it and view from afar. and then I'll make my decision
crown
on if I'm gonna buy it or whatever.
From one of the princes of Kiev.
But some of the things I'm interested in is if some of those games are gonna be released on PS4. Like the Miles Morales thing, for some reason I can see that being released on PS4. Like, I don't think it'll be a PS5 exclusive completely. So, in that case, you know, I can play that still. Nothing else really made me want to buy a console. You know, nothing really is like, holy shit, I gotta play that. I mean, my whole thing with games recently has just been like, kind of meh. You know? I find myself less and less, not intrigued, but like, games don't excite me as much as they once did.
I have learned all I can.
I'm slowly becoming a casual gamer. I don't know, I'm kind of fine with that, to be honest. You know, just like whenever I play a game, there's just like nothing that kind of really appeals to me whenever they announce something. I'm not excited for anything. Everything just kind of can wait. You know, nothing really sticks out to me. I'm a casual gamer now. You know, I'm not excited for anything. Last of Us 2 comes out this Friday? Couldn't care less. Now, I love Naughty Dog, and part of me is like, you know, I haven't played, or I haven't finished Last of Us. You know, Last of Us was a series I started. Of course, just dropped it, never went back to it. I was actually thinking about picking it up again, but I'm like, I still have to get back to Uncharted 4, which is another series I've fucking abandoned. Injustice 2, there's other games I want to play and do a series on. But, I don't know. We'll see. I just enjoy my gangster plays. I enjoy playing these random games that are kind of like on my backlog. Doing the series forces me to play them. Otherwise, I'd just have like 1,000 games that would just be sitting in my library that I'd never fucking touch. You know, I've talked about how I wanted to unsubscribe from like Humble Bundle and shit. I try. You know, this month was actually pretty good. We got some decent games that I was interested in. But I will probably be unsubscribing from it soon. You know, it's like, I don't know how much it is now. I think the price went up a little bit. That's some money I can save. I don't find myself buying games like I used to. Unless it's like for a really, really good price. And even still, it's highly unlikely because I'm just sitting on a fucking more games than I could ever fucking imagine. You know, because like, look at this. I've got games I've gotten from bundles. I've got games I've gotten from PS Plus. I've got games from the Epic Games Store. When am I ever gonna play all these games? Like in my Steam library alone, I think I'm inching on 1,700 games. That's fucking ridiculous. I don't think I've even played 1,700 games. And for a fact, I've never played 1,700 games. But like, PlayStation Plus, I've had for a while. I've had it even on PS3. There's games, I still have my PS3 of PlayStation games I've always added to my library. And I've always been one of those people that I add every game to my library. Because you never know, I might want to play it. So I got all those I can fucking play one day, or I could do for an episode of Games Plays. I got, you know, Epic Games Store every Thursday, new game. These couple weeks that are coming up, they're going to be giving away 2 games. Right now, I think they're giving Ark Survival Evolved and something else I don't remember. Ark, I know, is one of them. But yeah, just more games there that are going to be added to the fucking endless abyss of games I'm never going to get to. So, yeah, there's just so many fucking games, more than I can ever imagine, that if I don't buy a game from here on out, I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll still have stuff to play and entertain me. Still, even like doing this series, I'll probably never ever. Well, I know I will never get to all the games, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. So, yeah, I've been thinking about unsubscribing from Humble Bundle. Every month there's just more and more like, yep, this is the month. This is the month I'm going to do it. For some reason, I don't do it, but that's where I'm at with games. I'm a casual gamer now. I enjoy my Gangster Plays series. I enjoy playing these random games. To be honest, as much as I love action adventure games, I don't know if I've ever would have played this game if it wasn't for Gangsta Plays, because I never would have played the original or the reboot. And then I would have never played the sequel, and through Humble Bundle I've gotten all these games. And I'm also sitting on like a fucking ton of codes that I want to like just give away to people. But I want to give it away to people that are like actually going to play the games. Because like I've got tons of codes of games that I've gotten over the years that I've got doubles of. Because I've just had so many bundles that I'm like, let me just... I have a fucking Word document. It's got like... I think it's like 13 pages long. Some of it's double, some of it's games that like I've bought and that we were supposed to do for the team channel, but we never did it for whatever fucking reason. So, yeah, there's just tons of fucking games. And it makes me mad, like all the money I fucking wasted. Like just looking at those games that codes that might even expired for. That's how long they've fucking been in there. Maybe we'll start giving them away. Every episode of Gangsta Plays, I'll give away a game. Whoever watches these can redeem it. And that'll be my gift to you. Hell, you don't even have to play it. Maybe you have the game already too. Give it to a friend. Just, I want these games to find a good home. Because, they're just doing nothing sitting in my Word document. You know what? Let's do that. Starting next or maybe we'll start with this episode. I'll have to pick a game out. Or maybe, I don't know. Because, like, what if that person has the game already? You know, I don't know. I'll have to figure out some system of how to give it away and what game to give away. I don't know. I'll think of something. We'll start with the next episode of Gangsta Plays. We'll, start giving those games away. Yeah, I think we'll end it here. Nice little tangent there at the end. Look forward to the next episode where I'm going to give games away. I don't know if you have a suggestion on how to give away or like what games to give away, but like how to select who to give the games to. Let me know. Give me some suggestions in the comments section. I actually really enjoyed this game. I thought it was pretty good. It's more the same of what I got from the other Tomb Raider game. Hopefully the little additions and things that they've changed have made the game better. I can only assume so. Because I haven't heard any bad things about this game, so I'm assuming it's all good. So I look forward to playing this on my own time. And if you're interested in checking it out, it's on a bunch of different consoles. I'm playing it on Steam, so I'll link that in the description. So if you're interested in checking it out, click the link in the description. I look forward to next episode 232. Maybe we'll play one of those games I discussed earlier, the Lost episodes. Maybe it'll be something I didn't talk about and something a little more random. Well, it wouldn't be random, but something that's, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But as always, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch me next time. Keep up with everything that's going on the channel. And until then, guys, peace out.